Hello and welcome to the second half of my A to Z. Today I'm going to be reliving my childhood with Nights into Dreams. And if you missed how this was chosen, there should be a link somewhere on the screen right about now. Go check it out if you decide you don't want to bother watching that. Essentially I've changed up the format. We had a one-off special to pick today's game. And from this episode onwards, all the game choosing will be at the end of the episode. So at the end of this, we're going to be picking the O game. So stick around for that. Anyway, back to Nights into Dreams. I remember playing this a lot as a kid. I am in fact that old, yeah. Looking back, I think it was because of how weird and different the gameplay was in comparison to like the other main Sega Saturn games we had and that I played. Could be misremembering this, but I believe the objective is to fly throughout the levels, collecting rings. Like you fly through rings, you free creatures from cages, and at the end of the level you beat a boss. Guess we'll have to find out how right I am on that. I know there's like different versions of this game out there, but since IOI was so kind to let me pick the version, I've settled on the Sega Saturn. It seems fitting since it's the version I played. I know there's like a Steam re-release of the Dreamcast version and stuff like that, but nah. That's not my childhood right there. For predictions, despite the nostalgia factor that it has going for it, I don't think it's going to hold up particularly well. My reasoning for that comes from experience. We've played older games for Game Club. We played the first and second Resident Evil, and more recently we played Metal Gear Solid. And I don't think I particularly enjoyed the gameplay of any of the three. And I'm pretty sure they were all like mind-blowing when they came out. So using that logic for this, yeah, can't see it holding up very well. Will I enjoy it? God knows. I hope I do, for the sake of my childhood. But at the same time, it pains me to say this, it could be kind of trash. I haven't played it since like the late 90s, so I can see it being pretty janky and maybe a bit unfun to play. But part of me is hoping that somehow, some way, I actually end up enjoying it. As always, there's only one way to find out, and that's relive the 90s. I'll be honest, I have no bloody idea what I'm doing anymore. Oh, there we go. And I need to go back to the start, I believe. Alright, number one done. I got a D. What a surprise. God, what a shot. Wait, I took damage? What? Come here. Pew. Pew. Hell yeah. No, get away from me. Oh. Do you think they would learn by now? And by now I mean after that one time it happened. No. No. Oh, it got me. Game over. Oh wow, I got a C. First C. No. Nah, we're fine. We're fine. Bam. Okay, that's probably the worst one yet. Ah, god damn it. Please tell me that's a C. Yes. Okay, that's one done. Please, for the love of God, be a C. Yes. Thank Christ. The reason I'm so happy is I looked up how to unlock the final level, and you need to have C's in every level. So that's 2. Oh, that hurts. I think that's ruined the average. Do you want to get on the platform? What? Well, this is a failed run. Yeah, actually, you know what? Just catch me. Just catch me. Oh, really? Really? That's not enough for C, I don't think. I think that's a D territory, that. Yep. Damn, that's painful. That's actually worse. Wow. Oh, come on, really? Yep. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Oh, it was so close. Oh, I absolutely smashed it that time. Here we go, final level, and I believe both characters have the same final level, so... What the hell? Did I die? Okay. Who needs the costume? I'm gonna have to do it all again, aren't I? Yep, I am. God. Is it gonna give me a tip? Nope. Not even close. Not even close. Hell yeah. And this is what happens when you turn nights into dreams. And as the credits are rolling in the background, this is another game done. I will say it's definitely a lot shorter than I remember it being. Though in saying that, I don't remember the third level. I definitely didn't see the fourth and the final boss. Obviously, when I was a kid, I was pretty bad at games. So I'm pretty sure I only ever finished the first and second level. Don't really remember the third level all that much. But let's talk gameplay. It is very simple. Essentially, you fly throughout the level collecting orbs, which you need 20 of to unlock the prison-like structure thing that you need to get it back, like the glowy orb that's stolen from you at the start of the level. You also fly through rings and collect stars and do various other things throughout the level to get points. Each level requires you to unlock 4 of those prison things. And after doing so, you get sent to the boss realm, where you get 2 minutes to fight the boss. You also get 2 minutes to unlock each prison in the level. So the entire game is pretty much on time limit. There's not really much to it. Unless you really want to get like A on every level, which I didn't because getting C was a bit of a nightmare in some cases. The movement was alright for the majority of it. But as you'd expect with like a 20 odd year old game, came out in the mid 90s for God's sake, it had its share of jankiness, and it became more frustrating in like the second round of playthroughs I did. Often I'd find myself flying in directions I didn't particularly want to fly in, or I'd find myself caught on stuff that I really shouldn't have been caught on. But the first time I played it, I just played it through. Not a care in the world, just, you know, flying through the level. I would try and free the like glowing orb thing and get it back to the starting point as fast as possible, which netted me a like rank of D on basically every run. And then I found out you had to get a rank of C to unlock the final level, and suddenly it wasn't as fun anymore, because sure, you've got the time limit, but you get bonus points for unlocking the prison fast, and then you need to like score as many bonus points as you can before you hand it in to get like a higher rank. And having like super janky movement in some of those like time sections, bit of a nightmare. But all that is based on the story. And what is the story of this game? That's a good question, because I couldn't bloody tell you. All I know is you start the level with like a load of glowing orbs around you, and then they get stolen and you have to go free them. I don't know why you fight the bosses. I don't know if the bosses represent anything. All I know is the stupid children just go into a level, get their bloody stuff stolen instantly every time. They don't plan ahead, clearly. But what does it all lead to? Well, apparently it leads to like a really weird cutscene where like you're on a basketball court showing off with his friends. I honestly couldn't tell you what the story's about. It's probably out there, I could probably Google it, but I can't say I particularly care. And if you care, feel free to Google it. But I doubt you do, so we'll just leave it there. And we will just move on and talk about how my predictions stacked up this time around. So I thought this game would be basically carried by the nostalgia factor, because it wouldn't hold up well, and it would be awful to play, etc, etc. Turns out, I think it's held up alright. And not only that, as I said previously, having not finished the game before, the nostalgia factor wasn't really a thing past like 2 levels, which is, you know, half of the game if you only play one character. Did I enjoy it? Yes and no. I played through twice, essentially. I played the 3 levels of the boy and the 3 levels of the girl. And then I found out, you know, you had to get a C grade on each level of a particular side. I picked the boy side to unlock the final level. I found out the final level is the same for each character, so I thought I'd just do it as one. No point doing it twice. So the first playthrough I did, not a care in the world, just having a good time with it, flying about, doing stupid stuff, seeing how crap I am. And then the second playthrough came along, where suddenly I had to get a certain rank to progress and finish the game. And it started to become less fun and more frustrating. The movement is the biggest problem, I think. I don't know how people consistently get A, B ranks. I would get the odd B. I think I got 1 B in my entire time playing it. But the movement is a goddamn nightmare on a time limit, especially when you're trying to get above like a points threshold. But yeah, despite that, it's only a few hours long. I think I finished all 6 levels in like an hour and a half, maybe less, before I started my second run of trying to unlock the final level on the boy side. I think all in all, it was about 3 hours long. So I would say, for the most part, it was fun, and I enjoyed it. But I reckon if it was any longer, if I had spent any more time, hell, if I even tried to do the girls side, and try and get a C grade in all the levels on that side, I would be sitting here and saying, you know what, it's not fun, it doesn't hold up well. But the fact that I limited my time with it by only doing the voice side, I can sit here and say, yeah, I had fun. It was alright. Wasn't as difficult as I remember it being in my childhood, but then again, I'm not a kid anymore. I am slightly smarter, I would say. So yeah, it's alright. Not the worst thing I've played so far, I would say. On the Alex enjoyment rating, it's getting dunked. Alright, so that was Nights into Dreams. Done and dusted. Hope you enjoyed it. We are here to pick the next game. And as always, I am joined by Nick.
Hello.
IY.
Hello.
And Hans.
Hello.
Jesus.
What?
Sound more enthusiastic, huh?
Hold on. You don't have to go to IY for his hellos?
It's because
This was chipper.
His was not chipper.
No, I don't think IY has ever been enthusiastic on a hello.
No.
Hey man, it's the fourth place slot. You know, now you're in the fourth place, Hans, and I just
Yeah.
drains you. And just like,
So I'm just like, hi. Next
It's
episode,
like
I'm
when
just-
Ross walks in and Fred, he's like,
Hi.
So what are we doing today, Nick?
marbles.
Cool.
Who needs them? Everyone has them.
Gargled at
A lot of people have lost them.
Yeah, people are losing marbles all over the place.
Gargling marbles.
Stop trying to get us to laugh at you saying gargling marbles.
Hashtag gargle marbles.
Alright, let's add
Let's
some-
gargle
Literally,
marbles.
flashback, guys.
Yep. Throwback.
God, it seems like a fucking lifetime ago.
Who wants to go first?
Who has the least options to choose from?
Well, I've only got one game.
Alright,
Alex.
Alex, what's your game?
Oni. ONI.
Oni-san.
Sure. I have 4.
I think Hans would probably
I'll go last. No, I got plenty, so I'll go
Hans has
last.
like
go.
7.
Isn't he? Okay.
You have 7?
And he's gonna put them all in.
Alright, I'll go then. I want One Punch Man, a hero nobody knows.
Fuck yeah.
Is that gonna fit? Oh, okay. Yeah, it does.
This is gonna look horrible.
Yeah, I was pretty
We
excited
actually-
whenever you said marbles. It was like, this is probably one of the few games where the full title might actually fit.
Alright, my game is Observer.
Is that the like horror? Like
I don't think it's not a horror game. But yeah, it's like a cyberpunk detective game, I believe.
Okay. I think it has horror aspects to it.
Hans, give
I
us
am-
one of your 7.
I am going to go with Octodad, Dadliest Catch.
Not Octodude.
Octodude!
Is that not like supposed to be played multiplayer?
You can play by yourself.
Can
Is it a multiplayer game?
You can play multiplayer, yeah.
But it's not meant to be played multiplayer.
No, it's definitely not meant to be.
I thought the whole
multiplayer.
gimmick of it was supposed to be playing
No.
multiplayer.
No.
The multiplayer is funny because you control a half each. Let's go. We have an O themed map because it begins with O. We have 400 racers. Let's do it.
One Punch Man, I know what it is, but is it a straight up two like 2D
It's like an arena
brawler,
fighter,
or
like
is it
the
arena
old, like, the
fighter?
Naruto
Naruto
games.
is it like that one? Okay. And then what is
Oh!
what? So what one's what's Observer? There, I've never heard of
Observer is like a cyberpunk detective game that stars Rutger Hauer from Blade Runner. That's I believe
okay.
he plays the main character in it, and it was like one of the last things he did before he died.
I have seen a few clips of it, and it does look really interesting.
Is it new-ish?
Like
A couple of years ago.
three. I think it came out originally 3 years ago, and then
Oh,
yeah, it came out like 3 years ago, and then got like a Redux edition.
Not that it matters because I won.
Oh, I think you're right. I think it is fixed now.
Yeah, I'm just disappointed because, once again, One Punch Man. Still a hero nobody knows. We'll never find out.
No one will ever know.
See what you've done?
Give us an outro, Alex.
We'll see you next time on Bash Bros.
You're not Alex.
Nope, that's what the intro is.
I agree with Hans. That's my outro.
Right, I want you to cut in that Alex owes me £500, and then put that in front of that. I agree with Hans.
Why are you looking at me?
Oh yeah, you don't edit this.
Well, don't edit this, Hans.
Yeah. You can edit the audio before you send it to Alex.
Alright,
No.
that's it. Okay, I'm playing Oni next time. Bye.